Hi everyone, I'm Alexa, and this is my beginner's guide to Warrior 2, or Virabhadrasana 2 in Sanskrit. So we're going to come from down dog today, but this is definitely something that you can also just step out into. It's a nice standing pose. If you're a beginner and you're just learning the foundational poses of yoga, you can feel free to just step out into a wide-legged stance, okay? Otherwise, we're going to come from a downward facing dog. We're going to inhale and lift our left leg, and then exhale, step through to the top of the mat. So from this high lunge, you're going to spin your right heel or your back leg, that heel, down to the mat and wind up and open. Okay, so we're going to break down through the lower body first. First, you really want to root down through both feet. As far as placement of the feet, this is something that is going to look different on everyone, right? Anatomically, we're all made a little bit differently. So my Warrior 2 may look a little different than your Warrior 2, perfectly fine. What's important is that you're engaging in the right places. So you're going to root down through your left foot, also root down through your right foot. Root down evenly, and then energetically draw your feet, or even think of your inner thighs, in toward one another. So imagine you're going to ripple the mat underneath you because you're engaging so much. Okay, my legs are now fired up. I can see my left big toe. Means I'm not collapsing in on my front leg, keeping that left knee moving out toward the left. Okay, root down, pull in. So that's my lower body. Upper body lifts up. Heart space lifts up. Reach the arms in opposition. So sometimes we just extend our arms out and they might be just kind of hanging out here doing this. You really want to engage through the arms and the hands. Think of spreading the fingers wide, but don't let the shoulders ride up toward the ears. Just slightly soften the shoulders. Okay, just draw your back shoulder down and back, maybe slightly. And then you want to set your gaze above your front middle finger. So I'm continuing to root down, but also lift the upper body up. Draw the low belly up and in, core stays engaged. Another little tip you can do here is to straighten the left leg and then feel where the hip points are. So you want two hips to be on the same plane, right? We don't want to be jetting or sticking our right hip out toward the right or out to the back. You really want two hips on the same plane. So sometimes if you come out, straighten that front leg, put the two hips in one plane, then rebend into the front knee. You might feel just a little bit of a difference there. Arms are engaged. And then just come back to your breath. And take an inhale. And then exhale. You can either windmill your hands to the mat and step back, or come out of it, maybe take it on the other side, staying in that same wide-legged stance. It just depends on where you're coming from, if you're in the middle of a vinyasa class, or maybe you're just stepping out, perfectly fine. But you want to make sure that you always do both sides so the body stays nice and even. Hopes that helps.